NBA fans, welcome back to my channel. Jordan versus LeBron. And okay, yesterday we did Jordan's fourth season, 88, 87, 88. Pippen comes in the league. I'm not going to go over that video. We did his regular season and playoffs like we've been doing the whole time. We've been going through the rookie season all the way until what? We're in the fourth season of LeBron and Jordan, playoffs, regular season, and NBA Finals. If they made the NBA Finals that year, if they made the playoffs that year, and I would advise you to go back and look at that 88 season for Jordan because it was historic, and we do a lot of debunking by the numbers. It's not all talk 1-9 and Pippen saved this. We actually bring you the stats and the facts and the context that's needed for you to go back and debunk it. We go into the NBA history books and bring you the numbers. So what we're looking at right here is we've went through LeBron's career, as I stated in like every video, and from his rookie season all the way into the third season. This is the fourth season, and we're yet to see the exceeded hype yet. From year one through year three, we're yet to see that he exceeded the hype. And when we say exceeded the hype, we're talking about he was the most hyped player coming into the league. More hype than Magic, Bird, Kareem, Jordan. So what we expect, because he's the most hype and he called himself the king, we expect for him to exceed what Magic, Bird, Kareem, Wilt, Jordan, Bird did their first 3 seasons. And we just haven't seen it yet. We haven't, he was a minus 144 for the season, his rookie year. Minus 144. He, in spite of that, he won the rookie of the year over Carmelo Anthony, who was a plus for the year. Incredible. He didn't make the All-Star team. He missed out on a lot of stuff. He missed the playoffs. Second year, he missed the playoffs with an All-Star teammate. Oh, man, if that would have happened to Jordan, it would have been over. Let's see. He did pretty good his second season. But yeah, he missed the playoffs again. And what was it? The third season, he melted down, took a 3-2 lead, going back home, and melted down in games 6 and 7. If you want to go see that video, LeBron in the 2006 playoffs. So I just don't want you guys to think I'm trying to pick on this guy. What I'm trying to say is I haven't seen that he exceeded expectations of being the most hyped player ever, okay? And also, he shot 41% for his rookie season. For those who say, he had 20 points per game. Is 41% good for a guy who shoots 70% of his shots in the paint? If that's good, we can just throw away all math. Math means nothing, okay? Because I just remember now we just talk about percentages and his percentages and all this stuff. So his percentages don't count until he gets up to, a high percent. I'm not hating on him. He was 18, yes. But you guys said he was the biggest hype coming into the league. Why would you do that to an 18-year-old? Any player, I don't care if he's 18, 17, 19, if you're saying he's the most hyped, he's supposed to show us something that we never seen before. And we just haven't seen it these first 3 seasons. And we're going to get into this fourth season, 06, 07, and he puts up monster numbers. He's doing good. I'm not saying he's doing something that we've never seen before. And another thing is we can't, all these numbers that guys is putting up, he did this by the time he was 22, he was 23. Well, he came in before everybody else. So well, a lot of great players. So you can't say that he's doing something that this guy never. Well, I mean, you could say it, but it really doesn't mean nothing. What you got to compare is year by year. That's how you compare this stuff. You don't compare it. He's the youngest. I mean, who was the other youngest to do it? Okay, that's what you got to ask yourself. Who was the other youngest people compared to him? You guys never put that up, do you? So here we go. He games played 78 games, minutes per game 40.9. I mean, that's pretty good. He's finally playing some minutes. He hasn't played 82 games yet. Points per game 27, rebounds per game 6.7, assists per game 6, steals per game 1.6, blocks per game, and we'll go over all this in a minute. Blocks per game 0. 0.7, turnovers per game 3.2, field goal percentage 47.6, 3-point percentage 31.9, free throw percentage 69.8. Okay, let's go over this. So 27 points a game isn't the greatest, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. So, but when we go over here, this guy on 47% shooting, he's yet as a forward, as a guy who shoots 70% of his shots in the paint, he's yet to have a 50% year yet. We're on year 4, and Jordan had it, I think, his first year. In already like 3 years, he shot 50%. I mean, like, and this is on a lot more attempts. And we'll talk about, who is the better shooter, since we've all heard that LeBron is a better shooter. I mean, I can't wait to get to that video. We're just gonna eat this up. And like I said, we bring you stats and facts that you probably never seen before. And a lot of people crying, "Oh, you screenshot this, you screen." Let me tell you something. Do you just want me to say stuff out of my head without the actual numbers from the NBA record books? You'd be like, "Oh, this guy's lying." I could just sit here and have a channel and just talk and say, this is that, this and that. How do you know? I could just be making up stuff. So when we go to blocks, this is underwhelming. This is underwhelming for a guy that's 6'9", in a defensive era back then. It's underwhelming. 0.7 blocks, that's underwhelming. Back up here to these rebounds, that's really underwhelming for a guy that's 6'9", that's in the paint. 6.7, I mean, that's not good. Go down here, the 3-point percentage. His attempts aren't on here, but 31% isn't good, and I think he always averaged at least 4 attempts a game from his second season on. So he's trying to hit the 3, but he sucks at 3. Jordan didn't even attempt more than 1 until like 1990. It was crazy. Free throw percentage 69%. So this guy is a liability at the free throw line. This is why you should foul him in today's game, because he's a horrible free throw shooter, and that's what these guys knew back then. Put this guy on the line. I mean, all the free throws he misses. I mean, he would average about 31. Okay, if he hit them free throws, but he's a brick fest. That'll tell you if you're a good shooter. Poor shooter, great shooter by your free throws. We'll get into that video one day, okay? Because your free throw percentage is always going to tell what kind of a shooter you are. It don't tell, how creative you are. So tell me what you think. Like, comment, Cash App if you want to donate. It's in the description. We're going to go to his playoff season in 2007 and see what he did in the playoffs and what happened. Tell me what you think.